Good morning. It's Tuesday, October 11th, 2022. My name is Terry Morgan. We're here to practice Baguazhang, the 8 palm changes. We have palm changes 5 and 6 that we've been working on this week. And you'll notice that I'm in this particular room again today. I had planned to be in the other room and it didn't happen. It didn't happen. I have 2 things that are affecting what I'm doing in this class. One is something that I have talked about previously, and that was my writing, the story that I've been working on. I had a really good writing day yesterday, and the story is still in my head, so I'm going to have another writing day today. So class is going to be shorter today. Second thing that happened-ish, I have been looking at what I'm going to do next. Me, personally, what am I going to do next? I'm here, I'm teaching, I like this, I want to continue with it. Absolutely. What else am I going to do? I have some ideas about that. I've been working on that. And as I have been paying attention to what I want and what I don't want, very similar to what I do in my practice. I want this, I don't want that, right? What do I want? What do I not want? I'm getting closer. I'm really, really close to knowing what I want and what I'm going after. And that was part of previous class as well, is that this idea that if we don't know what we're going for, if we don't have any idea, and I'm going to show this in just a second with our Bagua. If we don't know what we're going for, if we don't know where that target is, where am I trying to go? I'm at the train station, there's a bunch of trains leaving, and which gate do you want to go to? Where do you want to go? You're going to get on a train, you're going to go someplace, or you're just going to stand in the train station and watch the trains go. You could. That idea that you're going to go where you're going to go. How are you going to decide? What do you look at? Personally, professionally, in your practice? How do you decide? And this was that part of, what am I going to do today? Right? What am I going to do today? What can I do today? I have several things I can do today. I have several things that I can do today. What am I actually going to do? Not all of them. I know that much. Not all of them. It's too much. I have too many things that I can do. Not enough hours in a day to do all of them. No, seriously. That recognition. What am I going to do tomorrow? How do I build what I'm doing today into what I'm going to do tomorrow and the day after, so that I build up my practice? I can't do it all in one day. We have the same issue with Bagua. We have the same issue with Taiji. We have the same issue with everything that I have ever learned. You can't do it all in one day. No matter how much you would like to. It's just not going to happen. All right. So that recognition that we have to build up the practice. It's not going to happen one time. It won't. Not happen. I can't sit down in one day and write a book. Can't. It'd be a real short book. Now there's some things that I can write in one day. There's quite a bit I can do in one day. But a book is something that you really have to do over time. Our practice is something that we have to do over time. That first part, feet about shoulder width apart, bend the knees, wiggle the toes, drop the heel, open the arms. Just being able to do that takes a little bit of practice, right? It does. Hand circle the front. We're starting, yes, back around to both sides, up along the center line. Stretch out over the legs. And reach out again. One more time. Roll up. Fingertips reach up. Elbows drop down. Wrists. Hands return to your sides. Okay. Excuse me. Excuse me. All right, so we have, I said before, short class this morning, basic stretch. We want to pay attention to palm changes 5 and 6 this morning. And I am going to say this again real quick. Class this morning is going to be short, all right? And this idea, this, what am I going to do next, this question, the vision that I have for it, and this is not some mystical thing, this is my actual, if I was creating a business, what would be the vision for the business to be successful? This is what would my vision for what I would like to have, what environment, circumstances, all of the life elements. What do I do every day? What do I get up and see? What do I have to pay attention to? What do I enjoy? What do I like to do? What do I not so much? I'd rather not, thanks. Those kinds of questions. What do I really want? And this series of me stumbling and tripping over this, coming to terms with that is joyful. It is. It's a struggle to figure it out. For me, it's been a struggle. These last few days especially, and the last month or two has been a little tough. I'm trying to get to, well, what am I going to do? What is this? What am I doing, right? And that sense of knowing what I want, being able to see it, right? Not some far away grasping at straws, it ain't ever gonna happen, good luck with that, right? I would like a small villas somewhere in the north of Italy that go shopping in Switzerland, and I can have some nice wine from the south, and I have, yeah, oh, I can think of a lot of things that I would like to have. That's probably never going to happen. Okay? I might be able to sit there one day. I've been a few places, so I could arrange it. It's not beyond. It's not that far out of reach that I could sit there one day. That I would live there, not going to happen. It's not going to happen. What do I want? That. Answering that question can make all the difference for your own peace of mind and practice. I'm going to tie it into practice. If I know what I want, whether it's my life experience, my life circumstance, what do I want? I know in my practice, what do I want? And I talked about this at the very beginning, and we're going to get to it here. If I know in my practice what I want, I can get there. If I know in my life circumstance what I want, I have some vision of what it might look like, I can get there. I don't know where I'm going. I don't have that vision. I don't know which train platform I want to go to. Which direction am I going? Where am I supposed to go here? If I don't know that, I can't get anywhere. All right? This pertains to what we do in Bagua. Let me show you here. This is palm change 5. Okay? So, salute to the center. I'm just going to go real slow. Palm change 5. Open. Turn. Open. Walk the circle. Close. And open, go to the other side. Notice I was going pretty slow, right? Right foot front. A little bit faster, right? A little faster. It doesn't happen slowly, right? I'm here. Other side. And yes, that sync goes in there because what are we doing next? We're going down on that leg. If we don't set, there ends up being too much weight on this foot, which I'm not putting any weight on up here now, right? Should be just here, so that as you go back, you're solid over your supporting leg. That happens quickly. It's not slow. That sense of, and we're going to do this again, right foot front, palm change 5, right foot front, right hand to the center. It's with me. Close. Open to the other side. Step out. step across, this hand goes across, right? Jump, turn, on the left, right side up, twist as you go down, right? So, no, don't do that. Down and twist here. So as I sink, and I'm here, not here, no, yes, down more, twist here, not here, right? That difference, I know, that difference matters particularly for this move as well as for several other moves that we have in some of the other arts and some of the other places that we do something that where we have low work. We don't want to lean. Leaning is never going to be good. Okay? There are times when the movement itself uses that angle. Not bad. Elbow with the knee, hand with the foot, right? Use that angle. Not this. If I want that extension, if I want my hand here, right, I have to do something else. Now I can do that. Right? The difference matters. In palm change 5, right? As we come through, here, as I come through, that sense of sink and come up. The same as, again, I'm going to just from this angle. Yeah. Excuse me. Little hiccup. All right. There we go. How much forward? What is my, how far forward can I go depends on my leg placement, my body placement, my extension. How far can I extend without overextending anything? And how low is my step? I've talked about that going up and down thing again. Right? So if my step is lower, then I have a longer reach, right? If my step is higher, I have a shorter reach. That leaning, don't do it. All right, palm change 5 and palm change 6. Slowly. And palm change 5, we'll come back here. Palm change 5 again, the other side, palm change 6, come back to the center, here, and palm change 6 again. Ready, and open left, turn, hands, walk the circle. Change, and close, Palm change 5. Palms, walk the circle. Change, ready, and close. And don't fall over. Palm change 6. I'm going to talk about that in a minute. Keep going. And circle. Open. Turn. And twist again. Come back around. Palm change 6. Keep going. Stop. Alright. I tripped. I did. I was doing two things. One, not paying enough attention to my footwork. Two, I leaned. All this practice on this side, I didn't have it on this side. Seriously. And that is, I talk about these things because it's what happens in practice. So, what happened with me just now, and this is, again, this is the only way I can talk about it. If I have people in front of me, then I can talk about what they're doing. And I don't, so here we are. This is something that is extremely common. I've got it on this side, but I don't have it on that side. Right? In our circle practice, right? I'm just go slow. Remember where the numbers are. This is 1. We've got 5 and 6 over here. 2, 3, 4, 8, 7. As I'm walking the circle, right? I'm going to go all the way around. Palm change 5. Right? Palm change 6. Palm change 7. I'm going to go around the circle again. Notice that what happens when you're walking the circle with the pattern is that you don't do the palm changes to both sides. You do them to one side only. I start at 1. I come over here 6. Turn. Come back over here at 2. Turn, come all the way around. I'm going around this way. I'm to 3, turn around, right? Each palm change happens to either the right or the left, not both. When we start at the centers, we start at 1. Walk all the way around, change palm. Walk all the way around, change palm. In that exercise, we do work to both sides. Okay? And I'm really going to admit that I need to work my left side so that this turn is better. Alright? No leaning. Don't lean. I am going to stop here for today. I have, again, I've got this story that is not entirely writing itself, but it's really darn close. And I'm going to go work on that. I've got A couple more things that I want to pay attention to in our Bagua class tomorrow. That includes part of what I've been doing today, and this idea that we're moving more quickly, and how do we do that? Physically, how do we do that? One more thing before I close, because I forgot, I just remembered I need to mention this. The difference, and I was talking about this, do you know what you need? Do you have any idea what this should be? Right? Do you know what you want? Do you know what do you have that vision for what you're going for? Alright? In palm change 5, since we're talking about palm change 5, and we do right side, left side, slope. Let me start here. Slope. Palm change 5, right side, left side. Relax. Take a look at that again. What I just did. Okay? It's nice, it's even, it's relaxed, mostly in balance. It's not bad. It's okay. It's okay. Nothing horribly wrong with it. What? Then it could be better. Could be better. I'm not claiming it's perfect, but it wasn't horrible. Think about it for a minute. What did you see? What did you see me do? Just nice even movement. Relaxed, composed, well placed, reasonably good timing, right? Now, what if that's all you ever see? What if that's all you ever see? What I just did. That's all you ever see. And someone says to you, oh, you know, Bagua, this and you know. And you've only ever seen this nice, quiet, even, little turn, a little this, little that, yeah, it's a dance thing, yeah. That's all you know. You've never seen the spin or the you don't know. It's not your fault. You didn't. It's not because you're trying and you just didn't know. You haven't seen it. You don't know which train. You don't know. In some cases, you maybe not even know where the station is. Right? You're on the platform and you're in the station and you're looking around and this one looks good, and this one looks good, and this one looks good over here, and this one, oh yeah, that looks pretty, that looks nice, look, I like that. Oh yeah, right? And you don't know what goes on behind. Palm change 5. Yeah, just a little bit faster. bit faster. How much of that? Looks like the camera got most of it. It's a little fuzzy, but you got the idea. All right, it doesn't go slow. Okay, we may want to use that slow motion to perfect the movement, but we don't. Ultimately, we're not moving slowly, right? Bagua isn't slow. Keep that in mind. I will be back tomorrow. Still working on palm changes 5 and 6. This idea that as we connect each of the palm changes, there is the right side and the left side that we're working. When we work on the circle all the way around, right side, left side, not a problem. When we're working the pattern, we have certain palm changes that will do to the right side and some that will do to the left side. We need to pay attention to that as well. Thursday and Friday this week, Qigong. I hope you'll join me. Thank you, and I appreciate your patience with my being late the last couple of weeks. I'm going to get that sorted out, and like I said, most of that is being sorted out right now. I appreciate y'all being here. Thank you.